Happy Ugly Morning to you all. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Ian. Monday. Today can be special. It depends on how you use it.
First animal crackers, now macarons.
Snow can be dangerous or delightful.
Oscar mistake, I'll talk more about that in my Here report.
So, what's the difference between a fish, a piano, and a glue stick?
Okay, I told her this joke before the show. As long as no one responds, she can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. I bet you're wondering about the glue stick, but I knew you'd guys get stuck on that one.
She still did it. How?
Anyways, I went to one of the coolest motorsports ever on Saturday, and I'll talk more about that in my report.
We'll be back with that and more
on the other side of the break.
Hey, where'd you get your shirt? From Miss Kyra's class for $15. $15 at Miss Kyra's room? Yeah, you better hurry though, they're selling fast. I finally got my Got College shirt, but hurry up before they're all sold out.
Welcome back from the break.
Now it's time for Tetzlaff play-by-play. Just as a reminder, boys soccer and girls basketball practice will be tomorrow, following with the game the next day.
Let's check out the Tetzlaff calendar. Tomorrow is practice day, Wednesday is spirit day, Friday is minimum day, and college apparel day. And next week we will have a performance test, another practice and game day, and an 8th grade field trip. Now it's time for the action reaction.
We're back with another magic segment for you. We have magician Matt Franco, where he uses fire for a card trick. Let's check it out.
I want you to choose one of these at random, simply by pushing your finger into the deck as I riffle through. Right there, you sure? Not the one you want?
Yeah.
Be for you. Don't show it to me, but look at it yourself. Remember that card. See, back on stage, my prediction is already locked in.
Nope, yes.
Do you have the 2 of diamonds?
I don't.
Oh, maybe I can fix this. Watch. Is that right? There's really no room for mistakes. And my first guess was the 2 of diamonds. And I thought maybe you would have that one. But Howie, one card chose you. This is gonna sound a little crazy.
Already does.
Obviously, I couldn't have touched you. Please stand into your left back pocket right now. Tell us what you find. Hold it up.
Wow, that was amazing. Did you know that Matt Franco was a self-taught magician with the help of his grandmother? Well, see you guys later. Bye.
That concludes the Tetzlaff play-by-play.
We'll see you after the break.
Welcome back.
Time to get into today's hot topics.
Animal macaroons are the definition of cute. They're delicious to eat and cute to share. They have an adorable tail in the back and a nice face on the front, including eyes, nose, ears, and rosy pink cheeks. There are many varieties of animals, ranging from lions and mice. These macaroons can be made from home and also bought at a bakery called Melly Eats World.
All right, you heard it here with Jace. What do you have for us today?
Good morning, Jace.
Good morning, everybody. I'm talking about how the Oscars made a big mistake with La La Land and Moonlighting. If you didn't know, called up La La Land, or not the Oscars, but picture and they thought La La Land, so everyone went up, and then found out actually the lead. Look at that. It's a mic. So I'm gonna do this all over again. Moonlighting and two mix-ups at the Oscars. La La Land was called up for Best Picture, but it was really Moonlighting, which was a movie I never heard of, or never even seen a commercial of. Moonlight? Is it Moonlight? Okay, I've never heard of it, so. But it was actually Moonlight that won Best Picture, so it was kind of a mix-up up on stage, and kind of awkward. I would have been kind of mad if I was La La Land, because, you know, being called up and tricked like that. Come on, Oscars, you got to pick up your game. Also, Jenna told me there was a guy who, like, couldn't open a letter, and that was kind of ugh. So, yeah, Oscars, gotta pick up your game and call up the right people next time. Sunday, that was yesterday, I had a recital which I played guitar at, so I'll probably show that tomorrow if I can cut out all the parts I messed up on. Yeah, like, I used something called a slide bar, and that fell off my finger, like, halfway through the song, and I, like, messed up trying to put it back on, and that kind of messed me up during the song, but if I can cut all that parts out and put only the good parts in, then yeah, I'll show that tomorrow. All right, that's enough with my You Heard It Here report. It's time for Weather with Jenna. Good morning, Jenna.
Sounds like it's Miss Universe all over again. They called up the wrong person. Anyway, now it's time for our weather map. Starting off in Tokyo, Japan, they'll be seeing a low of 40 degrees. Moving to the other side of the map, all the way to the top, Anchorage will be seeing a low of 24. Slowly moving back down in Los Angeles, they will be seeing 43. And all the way at the bottom in Rio de Janeiro, they'll be seeing 75. Back up to Tokyo in our highs map, they'll be seeing a high of... So what about that Hong Kong, man? Low of 57 degrees. Oh, moving back to Tokyo, they'll be seeing a high of 50 degrees. Moving all the way back to Hong Kong, they'll be seeing a high of 58. All the way at the bottom in Rio de Janeiro, they'll be seeing a high of 91. In Los Angeles, 50. And all the way back to the top, 32 in Anchorage. While there has been a lot of rain and freezing temperatures lately, there was no snow. Snow is a form of rain that freezes while it's in a cloud. Snow can turn into snowstorms, which can produce up to 40 million tons of snow, 6,660,666 elephants, and also 120 atom bombs. That sounds pretty painful if you were to get hit by all that. Best place on earth, so of course it has to be Disneyland, because you know, happiest place on earth. So why not just make it the best place on earth? So right here we have It's a Small World, which is, in my opinion, very creepy, but everyone else likes it. So if you have a social pic or birthday pic for us, send them to us on Instagram at UnglaGlobal, and we might just put them on the air. Now it's time for Sports with Jameson. Good morning.
All right, so I went to one of the coolest motorsports, and it's pretty much monster trucks, and man, was that like an awesome event. But before I start to talk about it, I wanted to mention Dylan Kim. I said, I'm going to be talking about monster trucks in my report, and he said, the movie. What does the movie have to do with what I'm going to talk about right now? I'm just saying, but he thought that had something to do with it, but it didn't, because it took place at Angel Stadium, and the first event, well, the first thing the monster trucks had to do was race against time. And basically, the person with the slowest time was disqualified and did not qualify to go to the next race, the actual race. And so the time winner was Dragon, the car, or the monster truck, and the Raminator. They mentioned something about how he got 991 miles per hour, but he did not even start this time. So that was pretty frustrating for him. But in the next round, VP Racing Fuel and the driver was Lee O'Donnell took the win against Dragon, and it was a pretty tight pretty tight race. So it took 2 laps to finish. It's basically you drive around, take a turn, and then jump out, and then have a jump. And the first truck to go across that white line wins the race. And it was by 100 milliseconds did he win. But then it was freestyle, and the Gravedigger, a bunch of people loved that truck. So he did a backflip off of like this one dirt ramp thing, but he did a backflip. He drove over a couple of cars, like dummy cars, and he got 10, 10, 10, 10, like all 10s, but they had to take out the highest and lowest scores, which was 2 10s, add the 9 from the crowd score. And so he won the freestyle for that thing and came in 2nd overall. So that was a pretty good race, and Dragon took 1st for the whole thing because he came in 2nd in the time, came in 2nd in the freestyle and the race, so, and 1st in the time, so pretty good job. And yeah, so that's it for me. Time for the news.
So how's everybody doing today?
So, Alyssa, who was our guest today?
Rudy.
Good morning, Rudy.
So you're gonna be on Thid later. So what's your talent?
I can solve this.
Oh, that's cool.
So what's your favorite color on the Rubik's Cube?
I don't know. Just
Cube!
No, the color. What kind of question is that? The color.
What's your
color.
favorite color on the cube?
I don't know. They're blue. I mean, I do white cross. What?
What interests you in the Rubik's Cube? What's your favorite part of it?
Like practicing it and
How
being
fast
able
can
to
you
solve
solve
it.
this Rubik's Cube?
20 seconds.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I haven't solved one in my entire life, so good job. Okay, so let's go to the first story. You probably have heard of twins, but not twins with different skin tones. Now there have been twins who have different skin tones. One of the sisters, Kalani, has white skin and blue eyes, and her sister, Jarani, was born with brown skin and brown eyes. This miracle was probably the result of her parents, because the mom is American and the dad is African. Scientists say that when the parents have different ethnicities, this phenomenon can occur. Are occurrences like this good or bad?
In my opinion, I think they're kind of good.
I think they're good because it adds variety to a family.
I
Yeah.
don't know why people would say it's bad. I
don't
mean,
think
it's
it's
fine to have different skin
It's not
colors, though.
The
Bad?
only thing I would think this would be bad is if like people are bullying them because they're
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
sisters. Like
Yeah.
they're sisters, but
Yeah.
they just look different.
Yeah.
Especially since they're twins. But I think it's really cool. It's more good than bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you tired of losing your stuff and not knowing where it went? Well, if you can get Ping GPS Locator, you can track your stuff anywhere in the world. This device combines Bluetooth and both GPS and 3G cellular connection, allowing it to track anything anywhere in the world. This amazing locator only weighs an ounce and measures only a compact 34 by 34 by 12 millimeters. Will this be a positive or negative effect on society?
Positive.
Positive. Because I lose my stuff a lot,
I
so
do too.
that could be very
That can help.
For those who know, glasses.
Yeah, you need those.
Yeah, I
You
need.
really need
I
this.
need those.
You should put them on your glasses.
Yeah, I put like a
Yeah,
yeah, I'll
yeah.
put it on the edge of my glasses.
I need them and like
Every day.
I know, right?
see glasses
too.
problems.
Me
Yeah.
too, Mr.
They need them.
Mr. Porter is like yelling at
Yeah.
me during like TV broadcasts. and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Okay.
Okay, well that wraps up for the news.
It's time for today's segment where you should roll up the
A magician named Dean Lahan has no fingers but was able to excel in magic. He was 18 months old and he lost most of his limbs. The only part he has left is only one leg, 2 partial thumbs, 3 partial fingers on his right hand, and none on his left. Lahan took on magic at a young age and has gone to be a viral sensation. He performs very well enough to rival a mentalist in Miami. It had taken him 2 years to master magic with this problem. He has performed at a magic festival in Portugal as a guest, and he hopes to teach out to young children in the future. England also calls him the Fingerless Magician. See you next time with another amazing story of overcoming the odds.
Hi
Hi guys, welcome back to That's How It's Done, where we bring in talents to air every morning. You can bring in videos or perform live. So once again, our talent is
Me. My name is you.
So I've also heard that you were the geography champion for the school.
Yeah.
So good luck with the next competition. So, when was the first time you learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube?
It was last year, during February, where I saw my friend solve one. He was like 5 minutes, and I was like, I want to do that. It's like because back then I thought it was kind of like almost impossible, which it really isn't. But that's what I thought, so I was pretty interested in it. I want to get one.
I remember last year for Halloween in elementary, you were a Rubik's Cube.
Oh yeah.
So, what got you to being a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, I guess it's pretty much like a domino effect. Like I saw it, then I got interested in it, and then now when.
So, when you first started solving a Rubik's Cube, what was your timing when you first solved it?
When I first solved it, it was the day after I got it. I watched this tutorial, and pretty much like 2 days after I was solving in 10 minutes. It was pretty slow at the time because I just barely got it the day before, so yeah.
So can you solve it for us right now?
Sure. You want to scramble it?
Okay. I can't. I can't. Okay, solve it.
Right.
So guys. Oh my gosh! So your fastest was 20 seconds?
Actually, it's 16 seconds, but I usually average around 20 seconds.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you for being our guest today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So that's all we have for today. We'll see you tomorrow.